Now that is nostalgic. I love this. King's Quest
Have
V?
you previously played King's Quest V?
Absence makes the heart go yonder, as opposed to fonder. For the sake of the intro, let's say no, I have not previously played King's Quest V.
Warning, this cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
This cartoon. But this is a seriously nostalgic trip for me. I think we might have had the floppy disks for this game back in the day. It was a lot of discs. It was like 7, 8, or 9 or something like that. You had to keep putting one after the other in to install the game. You don't really see that much anymore. The last time I could think of that really happening is like The Last of Us 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, where even the Blu-rays, there's like an installation disc and a play disc. Um, and Dragon Age bigger little floppies. It was the little floppies, the hard discs. I never actually used the big floppies. I think I've only like seen them once when I was a kid. Let's go ahead and watch the cartoon that sets the stage for this really gorgeous game. Like these graphics are considerably different, and you will soon see that the entire interface is different. Hello there, enthusiasts. Welcome to the stream. We're about to see what happens at the beginning of King's Quest V. Hey there, Kristen. Welcome to the stream. Let's go. Castle Daventry. Now that's a high-level spell. A mysterious man in black appears and takes out the castle without even getting near. Look at that. Like, this is a gorgeous looking background. It's Graham. It's really him. Gray hair, but he's still got it. I forgot what that was. What, the mirror, maybe? Because that's how you see what the plot is? The music quality is a lot better, too. This is amazing. So he just happened to be out, which is why he wasn't taken with the rest of the castle. So he's going to come back and be like, oh no. Oh,
My castle! What has happened?
Oh, I can tell you what happened.
What?
Oh, I know what happened to your castle. I saw it all. Yes, I did.
You did? Well then, what happened?
Oh, it was the powerful and evil wizard Mordak who did it. Oh, I just happened to be visiting with an old friend when I saw him materialize out of thin air. Thank goodness he didn't notice me.
Well, don't stop now. Go on.
He conjured up a terrible whirlwind that swirled faster and faster around the castle. With another incantation, Mordak then caused the wind to draw the castle up into the sky and out of sight. Oh, it was something to see, all right.
Why? Why would this wizard, Mordak, want my castle? What could he have against me and my family?
That I don't know. Oh, I only know that it was Mordak who took your castle and your family. Well, perhaps I can help you. My employer also happens to be a wizard, which is why I recognized Mordak. Oh, unlike Mordak, though, my employer is a very old wizard. His
my
name is
employer?
Crispin Arthur, but we all call him Crispin for short.
You're a bird. Graham's just waiting in silence.
Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. The only problem is that Crispin is getting on in years and tends to be a bit forgetful.
I don't know. This doesn't sound as if it would work.
Oh, sure it would. Crispin is a very qualified wizard, one of the best. He just gets a little forgetful now and again, that's all. Now, where is it? Oh, I know I brought it with me. Aha! Here it is.
What is that?
Well, it is my opinion that you don't stand a chance against the likes of Mordak. Oh, excuse me for saying, Your Majesty, but you don't have a choice. You must come with me. I'm sure Crispin can help you.
What is that stuff?
Oh, just some old leftover fairy dust I've been carrying around. Oh, it'll help you to fly. You can follow me to the land of Serenia, where Crispin and I live. It's much too far to walk, you know. Oh, I think the fairy dust is still good.
This will be the 5th world we explore. Serenia now.
Come on, up here.
Whoa, whoa! I'm not even playing and we're already flying.
Follow me.
That's pretty awesome. This is pretty gorgeous looking. Yeah, Kristen, there is another game where we're finally back in Daventry, but no, there isn't. No, there isn't. That never happened.
Here it is, down here. Come on.
Okay, here I come.
Considering we have no clue what we're doing, pretty cool that we landed just about where we needed to. Could have been worse.
Ooh, looks like the fairy dust just wore off.
Cedric, where have you been? I've been calling for you. Well, well, what have we here?
A vagabond in my river.
A bit clumsy, are you? Well, come on in the house and dry off. No sense sitting around like a wet dog.
I'm a king.
Cedric, go into the house and pour each of us a nice hot cup of tea.
Oh, aye, Crispin.
I'll just go ahead and do that with my hands that I have. To be fair, he's kind of using his wings as hands, but it's still weird to me.
The Society of Wizards has always taken a dim view of Mordak and his abuse of his power. Why, he's even been put on suspension a few times. It never seems to do any good, though.
Crispin.
He's put on suspension?
Why would Mordak want to take my family or castle? What did we ever do to him?
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that. Mordak is a very unpredictable wizard. I've never understood that evil mind of his.
Oh, I thought perhaps you could help His Majesty, Crispin. That's why I brought him here.
Well, let me see now. I used to be a very powerful wizard at one time, you know, but I've gotten a little rusty lately.
A little
get enough from you, Cedric.
Not in front of the guests, Cedric.
Yes, sir, Crispin, sir.
I don't know what I have that would be of much use to you. Most of my wizard stuff is pretty old and worn out.
My wizard
Let's
stuff.
see what I can find.
This music's great. Oh, is there a way to up the dialogue volume? Yeah, I'll try upping the game volume in general. Hopefully that does the trick. It should be considerably louder now. I can't do it like compared to the music as far as I'm aware, but I could look into it if there's an
That won't
option.
do. That's all used up. It might work. Here, eat this.
Here, eat
What
this.
is that? That's an old piece of magical white snake I had left over from last year. With it, you'll be able to communicate with the natural and animal world.
Poochie.
Quite helpful. Here's my old wand. I don't even know if it works anymore. Most of its power may be gone. You should know that wands are like pets. They've got to get to know you before they'll work for you. Just treat it with care and respect, and hopefully it will do something for you. You'd better get going, my boy. No telling what that confounded Morlock could be up to. You go with him, Cedric. Show him the way. Yes, you. Don't be such a coward. Now
Wow.
go on. You'd better get started.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate all you've done for me.
Here, take my old piece of crap wand that might not even work. I don't freaking know, man. See ya. And now I think is where the game actually starts. Yeah, I think we're just playing now. I got a little hourglass, so I guess I gotta finish walking, but we're just about
I
there.
suggest we visit the town first. How about it, Your Majesty?
Please don't call me Your Majesty, Cedric. It's much too formal. I'd like it if you'd just call me Graham.
Oh, I'd be delighted to, Graham. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yes, the town. You might be able to find some supplies there. It's just over a little hill to the south, not too far.
Well then, let's be on our way, Cedric.
Alright, now we're playing. So now the interface, as you can see, is clearly different. There's no more text parser. If you've played these games yourselves, or if you remember my King's Quest VI Let's Play from years ago, this is how that works. I click the walk icon to walk, and then I just click somewhere on the screen. I click the eye to look so I can get flavor text. I click the hands to pick up items or open doors. I click the talk icon, like the head with the speech bubble, to talk. And here's my inventory. I could click that too. I do in fact have Crispin's wand.
The old wand doesn't seem to have any vitality left in it.
I could have sworn there was an option for text to be visible. I might be wrong about that. And yeah, there's no sound balancing. It's just the game's volume. That's all you get. Is there no text option then? That's not going to help me. No, I guess this is just what it is. All right, so we got to listen to the narrator. Oh well. You don't think there's subtitles on the CD version? Too bad. Too bad. So we'll have to pay close attention to the narrator. But for
This
starters...
icon is for talking.
Oh, right, well. Let's talk to Cedric.
Having other things on his mind, Cedric doesn't appear to be in the mood to talk right now.
Wow, cool. It's the one time in the game you'll ever hear that. Anyway, inventory, we've got that, but Crispin's house?
The hand-hewn wooden door is recessed within a small porch.
This thing?
An unusual ornament decorates Crispin's front yard. Crispin, being a wizard, it must have some magical significance which Graham could never understand.
I'm gonna take it.
That's Crispin's universe interpreter. But be careful, you might accidentally realign the stars.
What? Whoa. Okay, anyway, let's get out of here. Oof. Even though my speed was almost maxed, we're stepping it up. That's insane. I'll lower the speed a little bit, maybe. Let's do that. Can I, like, leave the screen? I'm trying to do this in a way where I, like, don't click off the video game window. There we go.
Graham, watch out! A poisonous snake!
He said the line, everybody. He said the line. All right, so I'm going to show you something really quickly. There was some point in college where a friend of mine tried playing this game, not knowing anything about it. He never played a point and click before, so he was like, oh, like, it's an enemy? Do I fight the enemy? What happens if I approach the snake? Oh, you're dead.
That wasn't wise, Graham. He who speaks with forked tongue should never be trusted.
Oh, but yeah, game over. You're dead. And he was like, oh, this game sucks. And I'm like, no, it's actually good. There aren't enemies you fight the standard way. This is a puzzle game. We've seen this from the first 4 games, and maybe my King's Quest 6 Let's Play if you saw that a while ago. So we're going to have to figure out how to deal with the snake. And unfortunately, the way we do doesn't make sense, but we'll get to that later. Let's go this way. Look at this gorgeous animation, although I still think I'm going to play around with the speed settings. One more notch. I don't want this to be painfully slow, but like I don't want it to look like awkwardly fast either. Okay. We have an interesting situation here. Oh, one thing I should point out, by the way, is that this game does, like, we are not on a timer. Like, this is not King's Quest 3. This is not King's Quest 4. We are not on a timer. That's a relief. That said, we do have some very scary events regarding, like, you need to do this one thing on this one screen really quickly. There's stuff like that, but we don't have an overall clock or anything like that. Let's look at what this person is.
Upon a fallen log sits a dashing young prince who looks very sad and confused.
Oh no. Man, royalty's just having a rough day all around, isn't it?
Excuse me, young man. Sorry to bother you, but I couldn't help but notice you sitting there on that log. I was wondering if there was anything wrong.
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, there is. I've been searching everywhere for my fiancée. She's a beautiful princess with long golden tresses, fetching blue eyes, and smooth creamy skin. Have you seen her anywhere about?
No, sorry, I haven't seen anyone like that.
That's what I figured. No one has seen her. I bet that a witch who lives in the dark forest had something to do with her disappearance.
I'll keep an eye out for her. If I see her, I'll let her know you're looking for her.
I would appreciate that. Well, I guess I'd better get back to looking for her. I'm not ever going to find her just sitting around here.
That's
Thanks
true.
for your concern.
Oh yeah, and Dragon Ace, I will I will say this, like the mouth animation looks pretty robotic, but I gotta say it's pretty good for the mouth movements forming the words he's saying. Like, that's legitimately impressive. Let's go back. Can I go back, please? How far we gotta click to walk? Can I go back to the other side, please? I'm trying real hard right now. Ugh. Do I need to full screen this to make this make sense? There we go. Okay, hopefully that did the trick. Here we are. We're back at the scary snake path. This time I'm going to go south. There we go. I remember this screen very distinctly. Like, this looks so gorgeous, and it's setting up for a town where you could do things. Get the town music. It's coming in pretty quietly, even for me. The water is drowning it out. I love a good town where I can do things. This is a town where you can't do
If
things.
you're going into town, I'll just wait for you here. I had a nasty run-in with a big dog once, and I feel much safer out here.
Yeah, Dragon Ace, we can go to bar and have a drink. Yeah, listen to this. You got the faint music outside, but we got louder music inside. The kids playing with something. You got, like, we have townsfolk walking around. This was wild for the time.
While blocking an alleyway, a frustrated man fixes a broken wheel on his wagon.
Could I just say props for muffling the music when I was listening to the narrator? That's pretty forward thinking. Anyway, let's chat it up. Am I doing it wrong? Am I not clicking the guy? There we go.
How goes it with you, good fellow?
Not well, I'm afraid. This old wagon's always giving me trouble.
Can I help you in any way?
Thank you kindly, but I think I can handle it.
All right then. Good luck.
Thanks. With this wagon, I'm gonna need it.
Alright, done with him. For now. Maybe. Can I, like... I guess I just can't go behind him?
Graham notices an old wooden barrel on the street corner.
Yeah, I guess the wagon's blocking the way, yeah. Oh well. But thanks, Dragon Ace. Yeah, that's a pickle.
Inside the barrel, Graham sees an old rotting fish. Graham leans way down into the barrel and removes, phew, the smelly old fish.
And removes, phew, the smelly old fish.
Phew, this smelly old fish is disgusting.
Alright, it's disgusting. Now, I kind of feel bad about this, but we're done for now. See ya. Perhaps there's other cool town things later. Don't worry, we'll get there, I promise. Ugh. There we go. Oh, I remember this screen. This is, like, genuinely one of the scariest screens in the game for reasons I will go into later. I mean, we'll see later, but this screen has the potential to be straight up terrifying. Also, check out that river. Can I not walk? Oh no! Well, see ya.
Too bad. Graham's swimming skills were no match for the mighty river.
I didn't have the swim button this time. What do you want me to do? Oh, and Enthasia, speaking of old habits die hard, you'll see one of those. It's one of my favorite deaths in the game, actually, because it's just like so unexpected, and it's a subversion. Anyway, I don't really need to deal with the screen right now, so I'm gonna peace out. Oh my god, maybe I will just max the speed, whatever. It still takes a while. Alright. Oh, I had to wait for Cedric to land on that little thing. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? go in here. Actually, can I read the sign? Oh, the Swarthy Hog Inn.
Ooh, I'll wait for you out here. I don't like that place.
It's an inn. How bad could it be? What do you want? See? Look. Just some guys hanging at the inn. Hey, guys.
Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Diana's full, ain't got no more rooms.
Hey, boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rob 'em out.
Well,
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds. Don't worry, Graham. The innkeeper will soon put you out of your misery.
jeez. Brutal. That wasn't even like a pun joke. Ugh. Don't worry, you're gonna friggin' die. Okay, thanks. Whoa. Anyway, we're not going into the Swarthy Hog Inn. I don't, like, they just kick your ass if they're out of rooms? I don't know what that is or what their problem is. I will continue to go west. Don't worry, Graham. The innkeeper will put you out of your misery soon. That's one thing. This game has voice acting, but you could tell these aren't, like, professional voice actors, like, who have years of experience, like King's Quest VI. Oh.
Ooh, watch out for the bear, Graham.
I like the scary music. Oh, Kristen, I gotta go back in the inn and try that then. Real quick, I will restore, actually. I want to see this. I'm gonna hang around. I'm just gonna wait. I like the music, though. Because, yeah, in King's Quest IV, you could just hang around and wait for people to talk. I didn't even know you could do that in this game. We'll see if they say anything. I'm gonna have to walk around into the room. Yeah, I just don't want to get too close. We'll find out.
You know that job we pulled yesterday?
Wow.
Where's the rest of the loot, huh? I think one of you guys is holding out on me.
Gentlemen, please excuse me.
Oh,
I
you-
didn't mean to interrupt.
What a jackass. Alright. I actually can't skip this part. Excuse me, gentlemen.
This guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rob 'em out.
When they say rub him out, like, they didn't. They just tied me up.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds.
Alright.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, they'll freaking murder you. Anyway, it's the bear. Perhaps I can help him out. I always love that he just, like, punches me.
Tisk, tisk. Graham should know better than to feed the bears.
He's eating my hat? That's amazing. Alright, so we're with the bears. It's scary. Now I'm gonna help out. Here's that fish. The bear might like honey, but he also likes fish. And he's done.
I am Queen Beatrice, kind sir.
Queen Beatrice.
Ever so much for saving our hive from the claws of that horrible bear.
Saving our hive.
In return, I offer you a luscious honeycomb from our hive. Please feel free to retrieve one. I promise my bees won't harm you. It may come in handy on your travels.
Okay, so I have free access to a little bit of their honey. And thanks for saving them. Okay, so I can walk up to the bees, which he promised would not harm me.
Graham notices a large stick lying on the ground near the old tree.
It's a stick.
Graham bends down and picks up the large stick from the ground. Graham reaches a hand into the beehive and retrieves a very sticky chunk of honeycomb. Wrapping it in a protective piece of cloth, he then pockets it.
I was explicitly told I wouldn't be harmed, but, like, I'm just reaching my hand into a beehive swarming with bees. Alright, so.
It appears to be an average stick of wood. Honey drips at the edges of the honeycomb chunk.
Alright, so I now have a slightly expanded inventory. And now we approach one of the kind of scarier areas of the game in terms of exploration.
There's nothing but a hot, dry desert further west. Most people avoid it because there are bandits out there. If you insist on going, I'll wait for you here.
This is the desert, and this is something where you just have to map the area yourself. Yeah, I even see in chat, time to get out the graph paper. Yeah, that's what this game is. I think you're allowed to travel 7 screens, and on an 8th screen, you die of thirst. In addition, there are some screens that have a scorpion that just kills you. Like, it's one of those cases where just the animation plays out. A scorpion just kills you. So have fun of that. Did I say have fun of that? Have fun with that. So, let's hazard the desert. So this is the game. Have fun with this. I'm also seeing if I could find a map of the desert. I want to see if I can hit one of those scorpion screens. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Well, I'll try this. I'm gonna reload in a second anyway. But what if I go back? Not here.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. He must drink, and soon.
Don't worry, I got this. Yep, scorpion got me.
Even the sting of such a small creature can prove deadly.
Yep, scorpion got me. Don't want that to happen to you. Anyway, let's do the desert for real. This time I won't mess it up, hopefully. See the path. Oh! And yeah, Kristen, you memorized the very famous phrase in this game. Arguably even more so than a poisonous snake. Which, by the way, should have been venomous snake. But then you don't get to hear him say poisonous. Keep going. This is just, like, you might think it's an infinite desert, but there comes a point. Behold!
A small oasis. Its tantalizing water, so sparkling in the desert sun. Graham's hot, thirsty body is irresistibly drawn to it.
Alright, get ready for one of the most famous lines in the game.
Life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
There it is. Nectar of the gods. Alright, so I'll save back on file 1. Good for me. I'm just going through a desert like this is my life. Can you believe this? This is so early in the game. Oh yeah, Dragon Ace. I probably did reference that line somewhere in an old Let's Play somewhere. If I had to drink water in something, probably. Did you hear that? I got the little ding sound just for making it here. Now I'm going to wait around. This temple looks important. This is one of those kind of time segments, sort of. It's very generous, though. That's the scary music. Do something quickly.
Spy! Get him!
Just a drive-by.
Never trust a bad guy, Graham.
Yeah, they just drive by and freaking kill me. A spy! So what I'm going to do instead...
The rocks look interesting, but too large to do anything with. The rock...
Okay, that's fine. I'll walk around again. The game gives me a warning.
From across the desert sands, Graham can hear the sound of approaching hoofbeats.
Hopefully this works.
A spy!
Ah, damn it. Like, I'm trying to position myself by the rocks.
Never trust a bad...
Yeah. Let's try this again. Maybe I could just walk up there now? Wait, does that do it? Well, we'll find out.
From across the rocks...
Yeah, am I allowed to just stand here? Does that do it? Alright.
Open sesame.
That's awesome. Alright, I've learned what I need to do. Open sesame and knock on the wall 3 times with the staff.
Ah,
Yeah. Nectar of the gods. So let's go up. Allow me to enter. Watch this.
Open sesame!
the temple door won't open. Perhaps there's something missing.
Oh nuts, I actually need the staff. Drinking again, because they count the number of screens.
Ah,
Alright, time to do more desert navigation. They went off this way. Just traversing the endless desert. How far do I have to go? Damn. Also, Kristen, they used the Petra ruins in Jordan, like in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, as a reference point for this. That's pretty
the
cool.
hot sun and choking...
It's getting hot. You gotta drink soon. How the hell far do I have to go? This is bananas. Like, is it really this far?
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of extreme thirst in the hot desert sun. If only he could have found an oasis. Dying for a drink, Graham?
Vultures show up? Oh my god. Alright, instead, I'm going to take a different path. Which... This is where I just drank, right? So let's try this again. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to try it a bit differently. 1. I'll go 2 west instead. Hopefully I do it right this time. At least now we've seen what happens in that case. I think this might be what I need. You really need to map this stuff out yourself. It's crazy. Alright. Let's go. Now I'll go south for days. Oh, the Oasis music reminds you of Around's theme of Quest for Glory. I've never actually played the Quest for Glory games, but I hear they're good. This desert is just endless. I think if you go west enough, it might be endless. But hey, look what I found. I found the bandit camp. They seem to be chill. There are their horses and everything. This is great. Let's go.
An intruder!
Well,
That wasn't a very smart move, Graham.
well, they got me. Shucks. Also surprised this is an oasis.
Life-giving.
What I will do, however... I'm taking my sweet time drinking, damn. And yeah, this other guy just fell over drunk, I guess, perhaps. So let's take the other tent, perhaps. I forgot if this was timed or not, but I think if I get too close to him, it's bad for me. So I'm going to get too close to him.
Who are you? A spy!
I love that. Who are you? Stabs me.
That wasn't a very smart move for Graham to make.
So this is a case where I think I actually am being timed. So, do you see anything notable here? I do.
Taking care to be very quiet, Graham reaches out and takes the staff into his possession.
Who are you?
Who are you? That guy is
That
quick.
wasn't a ver-
It's fine.
Taking care to be very...
Who are you?
I think I'm just... I need to go to the right. Rats. I'm getting stabbed a whole bunch.
Taking...
Yeah, that did it. That did the trick.
The jeweled staff is obviously the work of an expert craftsman.
Yeah, I think that's just it. We're good. This music is excellent, by the way. See ya. I'm out of here. I just robbed the bandits. I took their precious staff. I hope they're not too mad. So now I gotta navigate the entire damn oasis again. Too bad I couldn't use their horses, but you know if I did, I would cause all sorts of alarm. Doesn't this just seem like one of those areas in the game you wouldn't have to do until way later, but this is like one of the first things we're doing? All the way across the desert. I'll save again, because that just is always a thing you do in these games. Those bandits are going to be furious once they realize what happened. Yuh-oh.
Uh-oh. A picked clean and sun-bleached skeleton lies in the sand of the hot, dry desert. What happened? Who can say? But it makes Graham uneasy nevertheless. An old shoe lies forgotten near the poor skeleton. Uneasily, Graham reaches down and removes the old shoe from the desert sand. The worn old shoe is cracked and dry from the desert sun.
Moving on to the desert. So much travel.
The hot sun and choking sand.
Yeah, it's really time to drink. Don't worry, I got this. Alright, moving on. I look forward to being done with the desert. And yeah, really, in this age of adventure games, King's Quest swapped out treacherous staircases with mazes. Boy, did they ever. And now we're back to the entrance. This time we do have the staff. And now I am absolutely saving. This part is genuinely scary. Although, first of all, I'll show you what happens if I mess things up. So, let's go in.
Open sesame! Oh no! The staff broke.
That sucks. Saving on a different file, because this could go badly. Look at all this cool stuff. Wow, gee. So cool. Oh, impressive. Wow. Look at all that cool stuff. Where do I begin?
Treasure? Treasure piled everywhere. The sparkling brilliance of it overwhelms Graham as he peers around the temple's dim interior.
Golly.
Cheer up, Graham. At least you can practice your game of tiddlywinks.
Yep, I'm trapped in here forever until I die. That sucks. At least you could practice your tiddlywinks. That was my first thought as well. Anyway, this is tricky to notice. There are not one but two things I have to get.
Quickly, Graham grabs the old brass bottle. Bending down, Graham hurriedly picks up the gold coin from the temple floor.
Talk about pixel hunting. And now I get out.
Hurry.
Phew, that was close.
Well, the gold's trapped forever. That's it. I hope you didn't miss that, or else your game is over. There's a big gotcha point. Don't screw that up. Did you grab the bottle and leave? Oh well, gee golly, that's a shame. How are you gonna know you messed up? You might not. There'll just be a puzzle that you don't know how to solve. Sorry. Anyway, let's take a look at what we have.
It is a shiny gold coin. This is an old, tarnished brass bottle.
Now, who remembers King's Quest 2? We have a brass bottle. What do we do with it, everybody? Well, obviously, we use this to summon a magic carpet. Maybe we're not going to wish for that this time, but you know there's a genie in the bottle. Come on.
Freedom at last! Now you spend the next 500 years in a bottle.
Graham should know better than to keep things bottled up inside.
He should know better than to keep them bottled up inside? No, literally, he should keep them bottled up inside. That advice is the exact opposite of what my problem was. But this is probably my favorite gacha in the game. You rub the lamp and it just kills you. That's amazing. So, too bad about all the other treasure in the temple, but I've gotten what I've come for. I'm trying to get the pixel bottom of the screen. Now, the funny thing is, this is admittedly a little obnoxious, but you basically have to do that and get the game over to realize that it's a solution for another puzzle later. Like, you effectively have to die. I will give props to this game, though, for, unlike in King's Quest II, King's Quest V acknowledges that Jinn are just not to be messed with, ever. Jinn are actually pretty terrifying. Don't let Disney's Aladdin fool you. Jinn are brutal. Even in the original story of Aladdin, it was because he was, quote, the slave of the lamp, and otherwise would not be putting up with you, and in fact could still kill you, and just didn't. He was a very, very scary Jinn. Well, we're finally done with the desert. Thank goodness. Oops, there we go. There's an amazing part in Aladdin where his wife, who was not named, like the Jasmine equivalent, was deceived into wishing from the lamp, or no, it deceived into asking Aladdin to use the lamp to wish for the egg of a roc, like R-O-C, like the giant bird. And it's a legendary and highly respected animal. And the genie just says point blank, like, the only reason I don't just kill you right now is that I know you were tricked into making that wish. It was freaking amazing. There we go. What I also really enjoyed is that Aladdin in fact had a second genie. Like when he was trapped in the Cave of Wonders equivalent, he got there was a ring. So he got the genie of the ring, whereas the Jafar equivalent, he was unnamed, got the lamp, which he knew about. The ring he did not. So when he does that thing where, you know, Jafar sends Aladdin somewhere and steals the palace and everything, Aladdin's like, oh man, how do I get back? Oh wait, I have the magic carpet, and we'll use that. But like in the old story, Aladdin was like, wait a minute, I have a genie of the ring.
Oh, there you are. I was just starting to get concerned.
Don't worry about me, Cedric. I'm used to this kind of thing.
That is true, although really Alexander dealt with the desert. But yeah, Aladdin's like, wait a minute, I have the genie of the ring. I'll just wish for him to undo what the genie of the lamp did with the palace. And the genie of the ring comes out and he's like, dude, genie of the lamp is way more powerful than I am. I'm not messing with him. Theoretically, I have the power to grant your wish, but I'm not gonna. It's like, oh, it was amazing. Let's move on. Oh, yeah.
A bully of a dog terrorizes the poor ants as he playfully digs at their large anthill.
Does this actually put me in danger? I'm not even 100% sure it does, but I'll find out.
Oh, Graham, that dog looks mean.
Does it? Okay, that's all. That's all. For once, the game's not going to kill me. But that's okay. What do dogs like? What am I doing? What do dogs like? Sticks.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm King Antony the Great.
King
May I
Antony.
ask who you are?
Why, certainly. I'm King Graham of Daventry, and this is my friend, Cedric. We're seeking a way to cross the Great Mountains to the ocean on the other side.
That is a very perilous undertaking. I wish you would reconsider. But if you shall not, in return for rescuing our home from that flea-bitten cur, I wish to offer you our help, if perchance you may ever need it.
Thank you very much, King Antony. Cedric and I appreciate your kind offer. We look forward to meeting you again.
Shockingly, we actually do. So Queen Beatrice of the bees and King Antony of the ants. Like, oh boy. And look at that, there's a caravan up there. We can't use the ants right now, but we do have their help. Actually, we might be able to use the ants, but we'll do that later anyway. It's time to actually learn why this game is happening. What happened?
Ooh, keep your eye on the gypsies, Graham. I don't trust them.
Nice, Cedric. Alright. The funny thing is, this is not like the bandit camp where they just kill you. Like, these are just guys doing their job. And Cedric's like, I don't trust them. Like, alright. Can I go in the tent? Or the caravan?
It will cost you 1 gold coin to see Madamushka.
Yeah, I need a gold coin. Oh, wait a minute. You mean that gold coin? You mean the literal pixel? That I could very, very, very easily have missed? That gold coin? I'll do the game a slight credit here. At least the game would ruin your playthrough pretty quickly, because you can make a mistake that won't cost you until way later. So you're learning now. So let's go ahead and give him the coin.
You may see Madamushka now.
There we go. In we go.
Warning. This cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
And we have exposition time, and this is good stuff. Let's see what's going on. This is genuinely interesting, especially if you've been playing the series up to this point.
So, you are here to see Madamushka, no? Well, come closer. Sit down.
Another crystal ball that we see the plot in. This is like the third game.
Already I can tell that you are on a quest of great urgency. We will see what we can find out for you. Look, Ingram. Look into the crystal ball.
Get ready.
Look, Mananan, look what I have for you. Take a good look at what you did to my brother, Alexander. Because of you, he's doomed to spend the rest of his days as a cat, and there's nothing I can do about it. But you can do something about it. Since you're the one that did this to him, you're the only one who can turn him back again. Back to the wizard Mananan.
Alexander!
Isn't that great?
I don't know how, Mordak. I'm not a wizard. I just happened to stumble across some magic spells and accidentally turned your brother into a cat.
That's a half-truth.
I didn't mean it. Please believe me, Mordak.
That's a lie.
I don't know how to turn him back into a wizard.
You're holding out on me, little man. You're taking advantage of my good nature, but not for long. If I don't get a change of tune from you soon, I'll feed your family to the cat, starting with your dear mother. Remember what I said. I'll only give you a little more time to decide before your family becomes cat food.
That is all.
That's
But
terrifying.
I see that your mission is very dangerous indeed. I will give you something to help you. Here, wear this. It is a magic amulet. It will protect you against all but the most powerful magic. Good luck, Ingram. Be careful. That Mordek is a bad one.
Thank you, Madamushka.
So how about that deep lore? We're bringing back Mananan, who turns out to be Mordak's brother. And Mordak took the castle pretty much because Alexander was the one who did it. It was all about Alexander. And the only reason we're not in that trap too is because we happened to be out at the time. So we gotta save Alexander for taking out Mananan, who is still around. Isn't that great? Hello there, T-Rex. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, he totally accidentally read up on a spell of how to turn someone into a cat, and then very deliberately, and I mean deliberately, if you watch the stream, you know what I had to do. I had to type out the magic words, I had to make the cookie with exact text commands, and then I had to slip it into Manannan's food and have him eat it. Yeah, accidentally. Okay, Alexander, you're so full of it. Now, to Alexander's credit, he has no clue how to turn him back. He's got to get Manannan's book, and we ain't doing that. But, like, he lied. It was an accident. You're full of it, Alexander. We'll talk about that later. In any case, yeah, Manannan had a brother who's very, very vengeful. And if Manannan ever does get turned back, oh my goodness, is he going to be mad? It's going to be the worst. Anyway, I got an amulet.
The amulet is attached to a soft leather thong.
Just, we're more interested in the soft leather thong than actually describing the amulet itself. That's kind of funny. Just getting my bearings here. Okay, let's go out.
Madam Mushka is tired. No more for today.
No, I know. I'm trying to leave, dude. Oh, wait. If he's walking in front of the door, that's good. Can I just leave? There we go. This track is good. I love this tune. Hey, get it, everybody? It's a weeping willow.
A graceful weeping willow tree grows beside a small pond created from her tears. In her giant-like arms, she clutches a beautiful harp as a child would a cherished toy.
A lake formed from her tears? But, she looks human-ish. Let's talk to her. I keep forgetting, like, I guess the point where you click is where the text bubble is? Or not? There we go.
Miss Willow?
Yes?
You can talk?
Why, of course I can. What did you expect?
Well, I've never seen a talking tree before. What's wrong?
Everything's wrong, can't you tell? I'm not really a tree. I'm really a princess. You see, my fiancé and I were walking through this wood when a nasty old witch came along and was instantly charmed by my handsome prince. When he naturally refused her advances, she jealously banished him to a faraway land and turned me into a tree. Then she stole my heart.
Stole your heart?
Yes. She turned my heart to gold and took it away with her. The only way I can become human again is to have my heart brought back. Now, all I have to cheer me up is my harp. It's quite magical, you know. It plays the sweetest music you've ever heard. Now please, leave me alone in my sorrow.
A graceful weeping willow tree grows beside a small pond created from a graceful.
I'm trying to look at the instrument itself. Alright, this ain't happening.
Leave my harp alone. It's mine.
I love that. Leave my harp alone. Well. See ya. I do love this track, though. Ooh. Enter at your own risk.
The sign seems self-explanatory enough. Enter at your own risk.
Oh wait, Kristen, I should be able to get her to sing for me? Are you serious? I've never experienced that.
Please, don't bother me anymore. Let me weep in peace. Please, don't bother me anymore.
Can I not skip?
Let me weep in peace.
How would I get her to play the harp for me? Where the hell do I click to make this work? Talk to Cedric? Really?
Oh, what a sad song she plays. Let's try to cheer her up, Graham.
Oh! That was most impressive. Thank you for that. That's great. Yeah, Winterburn, I understand why you never found this. It would mean you'd want to speak to Cedric. The hardest secret in the game, speaking to Cedric voluntarily. You out of your mind? Why would you do this? Anyway, enter at your own risk.
The sign seems self-explanatory enough. Enter at your own risk.
I'd turn back if I were you. What I would like to try, though, there's something special that I need to do. Well, want to do. I'll try going into the forest.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm not going in there. Can't you read the sign?
Come on, Cedric. There might be something important in here.
Go if you want to. I'll wait here.
That sign can't stop me because I can't read. By the way, I forgot if I'm even allowed to leave at this point. Can I? No, they let me have it. I think there comes a point when you get deep enough in the forest, you can't leave. Like, now I'm thoroughly in, right? Yeah, see, this is not the way I came in. Like, I am stuck. Now I'm just gonna wander around because there's something I want to show you. Well...
That old witch caught Graham totally off guard.
You know what? Not bad. Totally off guard. Now, there is an easy solution for this. The amulet. Let's actually click it on Graham.
The magic amulet begins to glow softly as Graham slips it over his head. He then carefully tucks the amulet into the front of his tunic, hiding it from sight.
There, now I will be protected from the witch. Don't forget to put on the amulet.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm not going in there.
Come on.
Go.
Yeah, the same warning. I ain't going in there. Oh, yikes.
To Graham's great relief, it appears that the witch's magic has been stopped by the amulet he is wearing, just as Madame Mushka said it would.
Jeez.
Of all the ugly hags Graham has seen in his life, this is by far the ugliest.
And we've literally seen a woman named Hagatha.
What are you doing in my forest, young man? Don't you know you're trespassing?
Oh, I didn't know this was a private forest. Do you
Whoa.
own it?
I don't see your name on it.
I own it. It's mine. And what did you do to my magic?
I don't think you need to know. Now tell me something. How does one leave this confusing forest?
Graham's delivery is amazing.
I'll never tell. I'm afraid you're stuck, dearie. Now you're my prisoner.
We'll see about that.
I don't think you need to know.
Won't we?
Imagine if King's Quest knew about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is my forest. Oh, is your name Forest? Because if your name were Forest, then this would certainly be yours. But I don't see that name anywhere. I don't think that's your name after all. All right, well, I do have a way of dealing with the witch, but this is what I had established. You effectively are required to lose a puzzle and get a game over to do this right. Here, you can have the cool brass bottle. Who knows what might be inside it?
What's this?
Ah, freedom at last. Now you spend the next 500 years in a bottle.
Get wrecked.
witch won't be seen here for a long time. But now, how to get out of this dreadful forest?
So for the record, Graham has escaped a witch, pushed one into her own oven and burned her alive, and trapped this one in a bottle for 500 years or until she dies, whichever comes first. And I suspect the 500 years was just how long the genie happened to be in there, so could be longer still. And no, if you're curious, we do not have the bottle anymore. It's gone. Like, that witch is gone. Get wrecked. So yeah, I sure hope I didn't need her help to get out. Yeah, she would probably know how to get out, but oh well, sorry. Because we can't leave. Like, this is not the witch's magic. I cannot leave the forest the way I came in. I cannot get the sign. And yes, Kristen, the actual solution to leave is so absurd, but we'll get there shortly. There's clearly this door, right?
A small door built into the trunk of a large twisted tree catches Graham's attention. Graham tugs firmly on the door in the tree, but finds it securely locked.
Well, damn. Bye. Sorry, I tried. Can I not go this way? Or is it, like, past the tree? I'm not even 100% sure how this works. No, I don't want to go there. I want to go up this way. Does this do it? Can I actually go this way? Wow. Oh, okay, we're back at the witch's house. Like this creepy castle-looking house. Let's go in. Do you think I could walk there, or do I actually need to open the door? We'll find out. Oh, I could just click walk on it. Well, here's the witch's house. We don't have to worry about the witch, though.
Tucked under a large crack in the wall, which seems to serve as a window, Graham sees an interesting wooden trunk.
Well, we've certainly had experience with those.
A small, intricate spinning wheel is put away in the trunk. Reaching a hand into the trunk, Graham retrieves the small spinning wheel.
Let's take a look. That sounds cool.
This appears to be a small, intricately constructed spinning wheel.
Okay.
An interesting incense burner hangs from a protruding tree branch. Occasionally, from within it, a tiny glint winks.
Oh yeah, Dragon, I don't know what that buzzing is, so I want to get out of here quickly. Insects, maybe? Yeah, you see that little sparkle? Very easy to miss.
What's this? Why, it's a little key.
Also, you might notice this as well.
Graham spies a small drawer built into the trunk of a tree, which pokes awkwardly through the wall of the house.
It is a little offset, but that's pretty subtle.
A small leather pouch is tucked away in the drawer. Graham reaches the drawer and removes the leather pouch.
Alright, I could examine my inventory, but first I'm going to leave because this is genuinely irritating with that buzzing. Alright, I just robbed the witch blind. Not that she cares, she's gone. Alright, we saw the spinning wheel. The key.
It is a tiny brass key. The small leather pouch is drawn tightly closed.
Do you think it's diamonds, like in King's Quest IV?
Upon opening the leather pouch, Graham discovers 3 sparkling emeralds.
Okay, so we're close. Now I have an empty leather pouch.
The leather pouch contains 3 beautiful emeralds.
Oh, it still has them? It's just a separate item, I guess?
The trio of sparkling emeralds dazzle the eye.
Okay, cool. Let's get out of here. Does Graham have pathfinding? Let's find out. Not really. So, we can use the key on the locked door.
Graham finds that the little key fits perfectly in this lock. Graham is charmed to find a little golden heart inside the door of the twisted old tree.
Yeah, don't miss this for the game.
Reaching into the little door of the tree, Graham extracts the little golden heart.
Got it. She literally has a heart of gold.
The small heart is made of pure gold.
Pure gold? So it's soft and malleable? That's probably dangerous. Anyway, that's the best I can do for this area, so let's leave. We've already seen what's this way, so let's go back. Yeah, look at that. There's just no entrance. This should have been the entrance screen. We're stuck in here. And this, I think, might be if we had gone left from the fork in the road, but we just can't access the fork in the road anymore. Did you see, like, by the way, a little animation, like, over here, where I'm waving around my mouse? Because it looked like somebody, like, ran off. Now, this is one of the more difficult puzzles in the game, in my opinion, to figure out. Yeah, look at the little glowy eyes. This is bananas. Now let's grab our emeralds. Blah. I got a ding, I did something right. A little elf grabbed the emerald. It's gone. I lost the emeralds, now I have 2.
The pair of sparkling emeralds dazzle the eyes.
I actually wanted to see if he would still say trio, so you know what? Props. That's actually pretty cool. I wasted an emerald. It'd be stupid if I did it again, right? By the way, you notice they're saving memory with these descriptions?
The sparkling emerald dazzles the eyes.
The trio of emeralds dazzles the eye. The pair of emeralds dazzles the eye. Like, it's kind of clever. Anyway, I am going to waste these emeralds. I don't want to do this anymore. So let's take the honeycomb. That's the logical answer.
Graham squeezes the honeycomb as hard as he can, which causes the honey to drip out of it onto the ground, creating a sticky little puddle at his feet. Now all that's left of the honeycomb is a piece of beeswax, which Graham puts back in his pocket.
He actually holds on to the beeswax.
Graham carries a softened lump of beeswax.
And now, for the big payoff, I'll drop the emerald on the honey. Got him.
Please, let me go. I beg of you.
Why should I do that? What will you do for me?
Wow,
I'll
Graham.
show you the way out of the forest, if you let me go.
How do I know I can trust you?
I give you my word. An elf never breaks his word.
Well, it's against my better judgment, but okay.
Move over, Rocky. You're in our way.
Sorry.
That's that voice. That's what that thing sounds like. Terrifying. What other giant creatures are things that I don't realize are creatures with crazy spider legs? Anyway, here's a path that was otherwise inaccessible.
Follow me. In here.
I like that the music is a take on when he ran out and grabbed the emeralds. That da-na-na-na-na. That's pretty clever. Let's go.
Warning, this cartoon contains material
Yeah.
that may be
Plot time,
necessary
baby.
for informa-
That's some tunnel. Hey now. This area is huge.
Hey! Over here! I've got something for you!
I'll be over there in a minute. Hold on. Almost there. Almost there.
I never take anything without giving in return. For your generosity in giving me those exquisite emeralds, I give you my finest pair of shoes. May they help you in your quest.
But you were going to take the emeralds without giving something in return. But whatever. It's fine.
That passage over there. It's the way out of the dark forest.
Thank you very much for all your help. I'm sure I'll be able to find a use for these fine shoes.
Elven-made shoes. Does that sound familiar from something outside of the game? Winterburn, will those shoes fit us? I don't think so. It's been a while, but I believe they're small. So this is the secret way out of the forest, which you can't do unless you beat the forest. That's how you leave.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're okay. I was beginning to worry.
You were right not to want to venture in that dark forest, Cedric. I thought I'd never get out of there alive.
So now that I've beaten the forest, I actually can enter and leave as I please. So, you know, I did say don't miss the golden heart, but you actually can get it back. I want to see something, though. I'm curious. Could I crawl back into that particular tunnel? Or do I have to go through the forest to do it? There's something I've never done before that I'm curious about. There is no reason to go back into the elves' place, and I think the elves aren't even there anymore, but there's something I'm just curious about. I've never been here before in this context. I've only ever done it in the cutscene.
Disappointingly, a deep chasm slices through the underground cavern, cutting off further exploration.
Here's a question, because I know we can get this later, but can I get it now? Can I get the most sudden and weirdly loud and funny scream like in any game ever? Let's find out. Yes, we can.
That wasn't a very smart move.
I love that screen. It's just so like, oh, geez. Amazing. I'll only do very little more from here, but that was satisfying. Oh, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do one more screen, I think. Because we'll get to conclude a glorious, brief side quest. Hey, look who it is. I believe this belongs to you.
My heart, you found it.
Hooray!
I don't need this old thing anymore.
Ironic.
Look at me, I'm a princess again.
She does have golden tresses.
Alicia. Where have you been all this time, my love?
Oh, darling, just take me home. I'll tell you on the way.
That's going to be a weird reunion. It'll be like King's Quest 4, like they're just suddenly back. So I love the irony of like, this harp is the only thing like connecting me to my humanity, and I cling to it while I'm a tree. And then the moment I cure her, oh, won't be needing this old thing. Like, really? I can kind of see why you wouldn't want it anymore, but like, what a sudden change.
Now, why would she toss aside this beautiful harp? Well, if she doesn't want it, I'll take it.
I will literally take people's trash and a stick, so why not a harp?
It is a small harp of beautifully carved mahogany.
Do you think? Do you think? Nope. Alright.
Having learned to play the harp long ago, Graham now plays beautifully.
Really? That would have been so good.
Having learned to play the
You just get the one chord. I was like, no way, are we gonna like rock out? Because Rosella's clearly proficient in at least 2 instruments, so Graham, you never know. And Alexander plays a mean flute in King's Quest 6. He's damn good with that. Let's take a look at the shoes.
This is the finest pair of shoes Graham has ever seen, although a bit small for his feet.
There you go. So it's not for Graham. Fair enough. But hooray, we saved the Weeping Willow, who does have a name, and generally feeling good about ourselves. This is where I'm going to stop for now, though. We'll have other adventures to do back in the regular world and not the endless desert and the looping dark forest. But for now, thank you very much for watching the stream and have a wonderful night.